How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you today about something that could possibly go wrong in crypto, but really it's just something that I think we should be paying attention to for now because it might be fine, but it's something, again, with everything that's been going on over the last 6 months or a year. Anytime there's been any whisper of anything that's bad, typically it has happened, and it's something that we should have paid attention to so we could plan more for the future. So we're going to talk about that. Also talk about a large amount of inflows going into an exchange and the latest news from Sam Bankman-Fried and someone that actually quit his legal counsel. So we'll talk about that here in a second. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button underneath the video, I appreciate that. There's also a link down there to moomoo. They're giving you extra bonuses I just got emailed about. So they'll give you up to 15 free stocks. Usually you have to deposit $2,000 on the platform. Now they lowered it just to $1,000, plus you get $10 for free when you make any deposit, I believe, too. You can get tons of free stocks underneath the video. If you haven't already done that, I would suggest it. It's free money. So Bitcoin is down a little bit. The whole cryptocurrency market cap is down 1% in the last 24 hours. A lot of people are worried about one thing right now. So over the last couple of videos, we've talked about Genesis going down and how that was really important, how they're a huge company. And the company that looks over them also is over top of Grayscale. They are all under the same entity. And a lot of people are worried now, does Grayscale actually have the reserves that it says it does? Does it really hold all the Bitcoin that they say they do? And, what would happen if the parent company goes bankrupt or has financial problems? What would happen then? Would they just sell some of the Bitcoin on the open market? What would happen? The other thing that people are having a little bit of concern with right now is the fact that there's such a large discount, and it continues to get higher and higher. Right now it's at 43%. I saw 46% earlier today. But the question is, if everything is okay with GBTC, why aren't institutions buying this? Because there is such a large arbitrage opportunity. Even if you had years until it became a spot ETF, which is what they want, and you had to pay years of fees, it's still a large discount. Now, I think there are a couple different reasons this could be happening. One, maybe there's just not enough interest in the space. Maybe they don't think that Coinbase is actually going to be able to hold on to the Bitcoin without doing something stupid with it. Maybe they think the parent company is going to go bankrupt. Maybe they think that they don't actually hold all the cryptocurrency that they say they're going to have, or that they do have. So there are a variety of reasons for this, but it's surprising that it continues to get larger. And I think there's more cause for concern because institutions and large whales definitely know more than average investor. So if we can't figure this out, there's still got to be a reason for it. The question is just, what is that reason? They recently came out and they said that they refused to provide on-chain proof of reserves or wallet addresses because of security concerns, but they did have basically a letter that came from Coinbase Custody Service that certified that they had the funds that they say that they do. Now, I don't know what to think about this because Satoshi Nakamoto has significantly more Bitcoin, like 50% more Bitcoin than GBTC on one wallet address, and it's well known. Like, you can go look it up. So I'm not sure why they think that there's such a difference for them versus something like Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin, but maybe they just are being careful in this environment. I don't know exactly what to think about this, but this hopefully helps some of the concerns, but I don't think it's quite good enough. I think coming out with the actual wallet addresses so that people can verify instead of just hearing it or seeing it from a couple different people in the space and saying, yep, the reserves are there. We know that that's not good enough over the last couple weeks. So I would suggest probably changing that and actually producing those addresses. Now, more news from the Sam Bankman-Fried saga. Sam Bankman-Fried's lawyer just dropped him as a client. Maybe the lawyer saw what happened and some of the stuff that's coming out in court right now and says, I don't want to work with this guy. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but the saga continues and grows deeper. Now, if you're worried about keeping your crypto on exchanges, I think a lot of us are. There's always cold storage wallets, and I think that's probably a good way to go moving forward, or even hot wallets are better than exchanges. But Binance is seeing a record inflow, 138,000 Bitcoin. Now, I was kind of surprised to see this. I could totally see this the day that FTX went down, but that's not the case. This is happening after FTX went down. So kind of crazy that they're seeing this much go into Binance. And I think Binance is the safest exchange. And I've said that for the entire year, essentially. But this is amazing. The largest inflow that they've seen since 2018. So probably good for Binance. Probably makes them even more bolstered if they have more liquidity like that, more people moving money in, more trading volume, more trading fees. I think that's, again, just good for them. But let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. I'll keep this nice and short so you don't get any ads here, and we will see you in the next one.